Not that one. Anybody live our Facebook?
But if they'll get it from Facebook, why are you calling them?
Nah, they said I have to give. Hello, see if you can get me on Facebook. I'm live now, but I haven't started yet. I will start now. Ah, okay, awesome. Then, okay. Yeah, there is sound actually. Yeah. This one doesn't have sound, yeah, but the one the jingle has sound once I start. I'm saying I'm gonna play jingle after here, then you're gonna hear a sound. All right. Thank you, Madam Yuleni. You ready? 1 minute. Should I start? Should I go live? Okay. Awesome. On you.
It is a wonderful Wednesday afternoon in the capital, the 19th of February 2025. The time is exactly 28 minutes past the hour of 1 o'clock. Greetings, land of the brave and beyond, and a very warm welcome to today's briefing on the funeral of the late founding president, His Excellency Dr. Shafiishuna Nujoma, coming to you live from the Government Information Center studio, and that is with me, Hileni Philippus Hamunyela. Like yesterday, this afternoon, I am joined in the studio by the Minister of ICT, who is also the only certified spokesperson of government, Honorable Emma Theophilis, and she's here to brief the Namibian nation on the latest update that there is surrounding the funeral arrangement of the late founding president of the Republic of Namibia. Once again, Honorable Minister, good afternoon. It's over to you.
Good afternoon, Hileni, and thank you very much for having me. Dear viewers, listeners, fellow Namibians, I am honored once again to provide another briefing on the funeral arrangements of His Excellency, the founding president, Dr. Shafiishuna Nujoma, who left us on the 8th of February 2025. On the onset, I wish to inform the nation that these daily briefings will continue to inform the nation on the developments related to the funeral arrangements of our late hero, and they will be broadcasted live on all the MICT social media platforms, as well as all the social media platforms of the national broadcaster, the NBC. They are also being broadcasted live on television through the NBC channel number 1 and on all NBC radio stations, including those of our local Namibian languages. So please, I urge our citizens to continue to tune in into these briefings and listen to the information as it is being communicated here, as well as to ensure that these types of briefings will come in all different kinds of forms in order to give the accurate information right from the source of government. Government has ensured through these briefings that every Namibian, regardless of location or language, is able to get the information. So please tune into the primary source and not always depend on secondary sources around the information around this funeral arrangements. The radio station presenters translate this information in all languages to their audiences as soon as these briefings are usually complete. Moving on, as it has been the case for the last few days, since the passing of the founding president, another memorial service will be held tonight at the private residence of the late in Avis Windhoek, starting at 1800 hours until 2000 hours, and the theme for this evening is family. This will be the final memorial service at the residence of the late in Windhoek, because from tomorrow, the 20th of February, the memorial service will be held at the birthplace of our founding father of the Namibian nation at Etunda in Okahao constituency in the Omusati region. I will give more details about that service later on in this very briefing. Right now, I want to address some queries we have been receiving related to these processes. As announced by the President, His Excellency Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, in a proclamation, the official memorial service in Windhoek will be held on the 28th of February 2025 at the Independence Stadium, just before the burial on March 1st at the Heroes' Acre. There have been inquiries from the general public on whether or not the 28th of February 2025 is a public holiday. The simple answer is no. Only the 1st of March has been declared a public holiday, as it is the burial day of the late founding president. There are also queries on whether funeral services of our beloved family members who have departed and were planned for the 1st of March 2025 can go ahead. The simple answer is yes. If there are funeral services across the country, across Namibia, that were planned for the 1st of March 2025, and the family members believe that it is in their best interest to bury their loved ones on the 1st of March, that process may go ahead and may they continue with their funeral arrangements to bury their loved ones on the 1st of March 2025. For the benefit of those who continue to inquire about where the memorial services will be held, I shall repeat the dates and the locations of the memorial services that will be happening across the country. Tomorrow, as I've indicated earlier, 20th of February, the memorial service will be held in Netunda. On the 21st of February, the memorial service will be held in Enana. On the 22nd of February, the memorial service will be held in Rundu. The 23rd of February, the memorial service in Katima Mulilo. The 24th of February in Grootfontein. The 25th of February in Walfish Bay. The 26th of February in Keetmanshoop. And then on the 27th of February, we'll have a procession in Windhoek, where the body will return to the capital, and a procession around Windhoek. And I'll also explain the matters related to the processions. And then on the 28th of February, the memorial service at the Independence Stadium in Windhoek. And finally, the burial on the 1st of March at the Heroes' Acre. Transport for all mourners to these memorial services, as I've indicated in yesterday's briefing, is upon the appeal of those who are able to assist others to these locations. Ordinary Namibians, business people, institutions that have the capacity in the various regions are all welcome to come on board and ferry fellow citizens to ensure as many Namibians turn up at these memorial services as possible to be able to say their farewells to our national hero. As I've also indicated yesterday, issues related to education in the various regions will also be made clear through the directorates of those regions, as well as to the school in those regions in relation to the learners, school-going children in those particular locations. Now, the following is what will happen tomorrow, the 20th of February 2025, as the body is transported from Windhoek to Etunda in the Omusati region. As early as 6 a.m., the body of the late founding president will leave where it is currently being held and taken to the State House. At State House, there will be a ceremony which will be conducted by the Commander-in-Chief, His Excellency Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, whereafter the body will be taken to the private residence of the founding father, where a short prayer will be held, and the viewing of the body will be held as well, the viewing to be done by the family. Thereafter, the body will be accompanied by His Excellency the President, Dr. Nangolo Mbumba, and the former President, His Excellency Dr. Hifikepunye Pohamba, to the Hosea Kutako International Airport. The body will then be put on a military aircraft where it will leave Windhoek at around 10 a.m. for the Andimba Atoivo Airport in Ondangba. The body will then be expected to arrive around 12 midday at Andimba Atoivo Airport in Ondangwa, and thereafter a military procession will be led where a route has been carved out for the body to be transported from the Andimba Atoivo Airport all the way to Etunda village in Omusati region. The route is as follows. After the body departs the Andimba Atoivo Airport, it will go through Omaalala area and then proceed to the Ongwendiva area and then proceed to Oshakati area. Thereafter, it will proceed to the Onanda area, and finally, then the body will make its way to Okahao and to the Etunda village, where the memorial service will be held at that location. Citizens are urged to line up along that route from the Andimba Atoivo Airport through Omaalala, through Ongwediva, through Oshakati, through Ananda, all the way to Okahao at Etunda village. And please, we urge all citizens as you line up across the road to do so in an orderly manner, and also ensure that you do not cross the road as the procession is passing by, especially both pedestrians and vehicles do not get onto the road as the procession is passing by. At the memorial service at the residence of our late in Etunda, details will be communicated tomorrow in terms of that service, and the public will have an opportunity to view the body after the memorial service, as the body will lie in state at Etunda after the memorial service. Finally, in preparation for the memorial services and the burial of our beloved departed founding president, across the country, the Namibia Defense Force is currently conducting drill exercises across the country. We ask that citizens not be alarmed, but these exercises are primarily in regards to the procession of the body as it goes from location to location across the country and making its way back to Windhoek on the 27th of February 2025. Hileni, this concludes the briefing, and may the revolutionary spirit of our founding president and founding father of the Namibian nation, Dr. Sam Shafiishuna Nujoma, rest in eternal peace. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister, so much for the briefing on the latest update that there is regarding the late founding president, His Excellency Dr. Sam Shafiishuna Nujoma. It is very highly appreciated. All right. Now, Namibia, that also concludes today's briefing. Please do join us again next time when we bring you another update pertaining the founding president's funeral arrangement. From myself, Hileni Felapo-Samunyala, and the entire GIC production crew, until next time, take care.